Hello everyone, so in the previous lecture we have added all these animations to our tiles. One of them will be played when a new tile appears on the game field. Another will be an idle animation, so nothing will change in this animation. And another animation will be called a merge animation, so when two tiles are merged, this animation is going to be played on a merged tile. And in this lecture I would like to go and write some code that will enable all the animations for us. So I already have my MonoDevelop open, and first we would like to open our tile script, and here before this awake method I would like to add a new field. So in order to control animations for this tile we have to get a reference to its animator component. So I will say private animator anim, and here in our awake function right in the beginning I will add a new line. So anim equals get component of type animator, and I will open and close these parentheses and put a semicolon in the end. So we have just got a reference to our animator, and it will be stored in this private variable called anim. But actually all the moving and shifting and merging of our tiles is done in the game manager, so we will have to somehow access our animations from our game manager. In order to do this I will create two very simple methods. Both of them will be public. So public void play merged animation, and this method is going to take 0 arguments, and actually it's going to have just one line. So in this method I'm going to say anim set trigger, and remember in the animator we have created those two triggers that were named merge and appear. So this time I'm going to access its merge trigger. I've made a typo here, it's actually play merge animation, but it doesn't matter. And I will copy this method, Control C, and hit Control V right here, and the second method will be called play appear animation, and instead of merge we will set appear trigger in this method. So these two methods, they will be public, so they will be accessible from our game manager, and by creating these two methods we have just created an interface for interacting with our animator. And when we merge two tiles we will just call play merge animation on our merged tile, and when a new tile appears, so this is happening in our game manager's generate method, we will just call play appear animation on our tile that has just appeared. So to implement this I will go to our game manager, and I already have located this generate method. And in this generate method we are accessing a tile that has just been generated through this list of empty tiles, and we first select an index for this tile. So right after we have assigned a number to our tile I will write empty tiles with the same index, so index for new number dot, and here I can access our methods play appear animation or play merged animation, and this time I will call this its method play appear animation. And the second case when we want to play our animation is when we merge two tiles and the tiles are merged in our methods make one move up index or make one move down index, so they are right above our generate method. And here when the two tiles get merged, right before we have updated our score, I will go and address this line that has been merged this turn. So this is our line from our line of tiles with the index I, and I will call method play merge animation on it, and I will copy this line. So I'll hit Control C and paste it into the same place in our other method. And once you have done all that, everything should work. So I will just go to File and hit Save All, and I will close MonoDevelop. And now let's try to launch our game and see how it looks. Right from the beginning you see that when the new tiles appear they have this little animation, and I can hit on this new game button and when new tiles are generated they appear sort of gradually, and once I start moving these tiles, if tiles get merged they have this little pulsating effect, and if I continue playing and merging, you can see that with animations our game looks much better. So in this lecture we have learned how to connect our animator and all the animations to our scripts, and how to call our animations from code. And after we have added delays between moves and animations, our game looks better polished and much more visually appealing. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next super duper short video that will be the last educational video in this tutorial, and after that we will just switch to making conclusions about our game, and I will just share my final thoughts about this course and about this game. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.